What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Black Couch Booker here with another video, and we got a double feature for you guys today. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that you've given me on my old videos, but please watch the videos in their entirety if you could, man. We're trying to get that watch time up. I need your help. I need your love and support. Thank you guys so much for just giving me a view and a like and a comment anyway, and subscribe, of course. And you know, I can only ask, guys. But let's keep going, man. Y'all not here for that. Y'all here for the main event. What do I want to talk about first? You know what? Let's get the Sami Zayn thing out of the way. So, why should we have faith in Sami Zayn? Like realistically speaking, why should we have faith in Sami Zayn? I've given Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens a very hard time, but I will say I have way more faith in Kevin Owens. I think the Kevin Owens character is more interesting. I like Kevin Owens' moveset better. But the only time I could really like Sami Zayn is when they're together, or Sami Zayn is doing a comedic type of character. Like the Conspiracy Sami Zayn was one of my favorite characters, and that Intercontinental Championship air quotes run was a very good run to me. I liked Sami Zayn in that role, but it got tired fast, and I wanted him to get back serious. But then we got back serious, it was like, I'm not really feeling this. And guys, I know the Bloodline stuff was amazing. Sami Zayn did some great work. What I'm saying is I don't have faith in Sami Zayn as the Intercontinental Champion. What Gunther just did for those 600 days was some of the most amazing work I've seen. He had multiple 5-star matches in my opinion, and that's my opinion. And you know, he was just a good presence. You know, he didn't have to cut crazy long promos, emotionally driven promos. He was a beast. He beat people. He's a great wrestler, and he put on great matches. And he had, he had Imperium to make him look even more imposing. Roman Reigns had the Bloodline to make him more imposing. I would say when Bobby Lashley had the Hurt Business behind him, he looked more imposing. So having all of those factors behind you as you build as a character is very important. I'm not saying Sami Zayn needs a stable, but I could get behind Chad Gable winning the Intercontinental Championship and having a heel Alpha Academy again. I can get behind that because it makes logical sense to me. Otis, obviously what's probably going to happen is Otis is going to become a mega super duper babyface and betray Chad Gable, but I could really get behind Chad Gable, Otis, Maxine, and even Akira Tozawa as heels, and Chad Gable Chad Gable wins the championship from Sami Zayn clean, not clean, but he wins the championship straight up. No rematches, no, we gotta have 3 matches, and then we're gonna finally give it to him at the 3rd Premium Live event. I think Chad Gable should be the IC champion. I can get behind that for multiple reasons, because the heel Chad Gable character is very interesting. He's very interesting in the ring. He's good in the ring. Sami Zayn is good in the ring. I'll give him that. But the character, I just don't see where we go with the Sami Zayn character, besides just being the IC champion and defending the belt. Gunther, we knew where we were going, like, once, with his character. We knew the IC championship for him was a transition championship for sure. But with Sami Zayn, I don't see him being the transition champion with the IC belt, and I've never seen it. Just like I didn't see it when Shinsuke Nakamura. The IC belt became a belt that you just give to people at one point because they didn't have a belt on the main roster yet. That's really what the United States Championship was. The IC belt in its original run was the belt that's like, all right, you get the IC belt, you're gonna be WWE champion. And the United States Championship was the belt for the guy who's like, you're probably never gonna, you might not never be a main event champion, but this is a good championship to have with some accolades. My favorite wrestler, Andrade, was the United States champion. But now things are a little bit different. Gunther with that run showed that, hey, you could be the transitional champion again with the IC belt, but that's not what's gonna happen with Sami Zayn. So why did we do that? That's my only question that I have. I really think Chad Gable should have beat Gunther at WrestleMania for the belt, but then it's like, how do we get him to be a heel? You can still do that. You could have had it opposite, where Sami Zayn was training with Chad Gable, training him to face Gunther. He beats Gunther. Sami Zayn comes out. He's celebrating with Chad Gable. Chad Gable turns to him and said, I never needed your help. I was going to beat him regardless. I'm the leader of the Alpha Academy. You don't teach me anything. And Sami Zayn could like impose on, the Alpha Academy, where they're starting to listen to him because he helped train Chad Gable. We could have had a storyline such as that, in my opinion. I really think that's the direction that they should have went in. They didn't go in the direction. Life goes on. Ain't nothing else I can say about that. But what I can say is this WWE draft is absolutely terrible, guys. I used to be so hyped for the WWE draft because people would actually get drafted to the other show. If you're gonna show a draft pick or choose a draft pick, don't show someone that is getting drafted to the show that they're already on. The draft pick should be only people who are going to different brands should be in the draft and should be announced, because Bianca Belair being the #1 pick to stay on SmackDown is very dumb. A draft is, in regular sports, a draft is where you're getting new people. So there's one of two things you can do. You can the draft can either be you're just drafting people from NXT / drafting free agents that we don't know that's going to come back, and that's how you do some surprises. Or it can be what it is on my GM for WWE 2K24, which is we put everybody in the pool and we pick everybody. With that being said, we pick everybody. So Raw goes first. Alright, I'm picking Bianca Belair. SmackDown goes, I'm picking Jade Cargill. We splitting them up. Something like that. If you're gonna do something where you're picking Bianca Belair to be in, like your SmackDown, you already have Bianca Belair. You have to pick Bianca Belair to keep. Why not just? Why can't we just? Okay, we have like do it how the video game does it. We have certain superstars that are locked and they can't be drafted or traded away. We could do something like that. Champions can't be drafted to the other brand, and then you have three individuals that are safe because they won at WrestleMania or something. We can make it. We couldn't have a reason to do this, guys. Like we just gotta use our brains, and we gotta think, and we gotta do something brave and take risk. Triple H is my guy. He's pissed me off with the Becky Lynch win, and now the draft isn't what I wasn't hyped. I didn't even watch it. Once I went on Instagram and I seen Bianca Belair was #1 pick, I was like, alright, I'm done. I'm done. That was the opportunity. The best picks were like a Braun Breaker to Raw was great. Andrade to SmackDown was great because now Andrade could get back with Zelina Vega. Hopefully they don't do anything stupid like draft Zelina Vega to Raw. Andrade back on SmackDown means him and Zelina could hook back up. We get rid of the LWO, or we have the LWO finish their feud with Legado del Fantasma, and we can get Andrade versus Santos Escobar. Like, those were the most notable picks so far, where someone, and Nia Jax to SmackDown was a great pick as well, in my opinion. Adds more to the women's division on SmackDown, and that lets us know that Liv is probably definitely going to get that shot against Becky Lynch, because now I don't know who else will get the shot. Shayna Baszler, I like Shayna Baszler like on Raw, even though I think she was on Raw already, but for it to be announced, usually the picks that they show when it's individuals, something's going to happen. So I could see Shayna Baszler getting in the title picture against Becky Lynch as well for the belt. But like the draft isn't exciting. The superstar shakeup thing was more interesting back in the day, even though I didn't really like it. But like, we can make the draft cool, but like I said, we got to do something different. Like these superstars are off limits. Hey, at Survivor Series, we go to Survivor Series, we do SmackDown versus Raw. If Raw wins, they get to keep 4 people when the draft comes back around next year. Something that's like with longevity or something. Hey, my superstar won the Royal Rumble, so I get to get a free pick. Your superstar won the Royal, both our superstars won the Royal Rumble. You get one, I get one. Something along those lines. But let me know if I'm crazy. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for the love and support, man. We dropping videos, man. Peace.